Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray, and I'm back at you with another weekly stock market update. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Now, for the week, I left the lines up for the expected move of last week, and you can see for last week, you can see here was Monday, here was Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You see this dotted line right here, right? This was the expected move to the upside right there. I mean, you got a wick here, you got a wick there. Make it real big where you guys can see. And you can see we got right up there to the line and it held. So these weekly expected moves that I do every week is literally showing you, what the expected move for the week. And the option market is telling you the ranges for the S&P 500. It's crazy. And now sometimes it does go through that, but the majority of the time you're going to be within that range. And when you go outside of that range, that's when you get your large moves. So for the week, we could make to the option chain, and I do it for the week though, the weekly. Now the week ending this week will be on Friday. So we only got like a $50, $50.76 expected move. So all I would do is just add about $50 to where it's at. That will put us at what? We're at 60.90 when the market closed. So if I went up 50, that's gonna put us at what, 61.40. So, that would just have me here we go. Let's see if it's gonna if I put that in, and I'm just gonna and I put the date for Monday, which would be what, the ninth, and there you go. And that's all I'm doing, guys. Um, if I subtract 50, what, 60/40, and then I will go over and change the date Monday, and then boom. And so I got it moved over, and then I would save this to one of my setups, and then here we go. And so this week, this is what we're looking at. And once I put that on the screen, then what'll happen is you may say, even if you're not trading the S&P 500, once it gets around one of those levels, you can either set like an alert. If you're on the Tasty Trade platform, which is what I'm on, you come over here and hit this alert. I could come over here and create alerts and put like, the top of the range up there, and it'll ping me. Like if I'm on my platform, it'll, give me an alert on the screen, or it'll pop up on my cell phone or something like that if I'm out. Let me know like, hey, we touched one of the ranges. And, it's a lot of different, little trades you can do around that. I may start doing like, look, some little cheapies around there, once it gets up to here and it pings that level right there. And you can see here it is on the option chain where this ruler is. And, I can come out here and sell some junk. Like right when it get there during the week, do a little intraday trade or something like that. Or you can look to see if the S&P 500 starts to go down, maybe some other stocks that you're trading that's inside of the S&P 500 could start to go down as well. Excuse me. So we don't have a big move. $50 is not a lot. Um, what I think will happen is we'll get much of the same. Maybe even a little sideways, and then toward the end of the week, just another drift higher. I think the market will continue, in my opinion, to just drift. We may get a little bit of a pullback. I don't suspect we'll get a lot. No, I think we'll get a little bit of a pullback, and the market will, continue to drift higher, kind of like this until uh, the inauguration. I think that the market is bullish Trump, on the Trump presidency, at least as it starts anyway, right? And I'm only basing that based off of the market continuing to go higher. Now let's go look at some stocks that I got set up that I'll be watching this week. I added to some of the ones that I was watching last week. Boeing was on my list for last week, and you can see It's doing what pretty much what I said it would do. I'm gonna bring my indicators up. Uh, I got just so I can see my moving averages. You can see we right up here at the 1618. Now the 1618 acted as resistance and it kind of peeled back some. Now we're in a range where, hey, we could get some sideways action and then maybe it'll go higher. I'm not really sure why if I think it'll go higher this week. That's why I actually let's look and see if we got no what earnings is January 29th. So that is we go to the option chain, that's right out here. So you basically can still trade these monthlies, right? What's on the table? If I wanted to trade Boeing, because it's going sideways a little, I like selling puts. I like playing this on the selling premium. You either can come out here and sell the 140. If you don't want to take a whole lot of risk. Come outside of the expected move, sell the 140. Want to come a little closer, maybe sell the 145 strike. That's the 28 delta. Pick up about 320 $20 in credit and and just sit with it. Or if you want to define the risk, I would probably, if I'm going to define the risk, sell the 150, buy the 145. And now you got a put spread. And you say, what? Why would you do that? Because I don't know if this is just, it could just go sideways. Like, let me pull up Tesla. Look what Tesla did when it hit the 1618, right? It just went sideways from actually gapped up higher and then came down and then went and sat on this line for, that's what, from November 11th to what? November 29th. So about 18 days, maybe that's about 3 trading weeks. It just sat in this range. I was pretty confident if you was watching the channel that it was going to break out and it did. We're gonna come back to Tesla. Let's go back to Boeing real quick. So I don't know how long it's gonna sit sideways when you buy. Now, if you were to buy a call option, let's say you bought a call option out around 165 or 170, right? Trying to ping it. You did something like that, 160, maybe yeah, 160 or 165. Either one of these are within the expected move, and you trying to ping it. You on the clock. Now for them two, let's say it does the same thing for 3 weeks. Just go sideways and down. You're gonna lose value in that call option. Now when it breaks up, you can get it back if it does that. I do think that it'll eventually make it up here, but I just don't know how long it'll take. When you sell options, you get paid for that time decay. When you buy them, it hurts you. You need it to move in your favor. So with that being said, the next level up is right up here around 168. And like I said, now if you're buying stock, you're just gonna have to sit with it. You could do a cover call, buy the stock. If you buy the stock, buy 100 shares maybe, or whatever, your pockets can handle, and then come right out here and maybe sell the 170 call. I probably would come outside one standard deviation, sell the 16 delta, and then collect here. And then you can sit with it. Basically, as it goes sideways, you can get paid on that call a little bit until it breaks up and goes higher. Now let's go back to Tesla. Tesla broke out of that range. Look, guys, I called this the whole way, right? Chopped around here, chopped around this level, and then boom, 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 broke out. So I do think that Tesla will make it to $400 this week. Now, what it'll do once it hits the $400 range, I'm not quite sure. At that point, I expect for it maybe Monday to get right up in here. And then if it ping, maybe Monday or Tuesday, you get right around in here, you may see a little, this 2618 could act as resistance, kind of like this. You may see a little pullback. So if I was trading Tesla this week, I would be looking to take profit at 400, maybe get a pullback and then get back in. If you can get a pullback down in here to catch that next ride up to 460. Now it could just blow right through it. I don't think that it will. I think we'll get a little bit of a little resistance right here. Let's go look at SMCI. SMCI's super microcomputer. I've been in this one. I got, this is my Fibonacci list. So all of these stocks, if you've been following the channel, I've been on these. Um, right here at the 1618. They all in similar positions. We could get a little chop in here. Same thing. Now on this one, we have a little bit more room to go on the RSI, so it's not overbought yet. So maybe we'll see a break higher, finish closing this gap, and then go the next level up is we'll call it $55. That's another $12 from here. So, and with it not being such an expensive stock, I will play it. You could play it the same way as Boeing, but with this one not being as expensive as Boeing, selling naked puts in here to me is a little bit more viable. Not as much risk. You got you got dollar wire strikes. You can really get. It's a lot you can do in here. Maybe sell and this has a lot of call skew. So like I said, I think I talked about this in a previous video before. With all this call skew, the risk is definitely to the upside. This is the option market, or the option chain is literally telling you that traders are bullish on this stock. The risk is all the way up here in the calls, meaning like let's look at the expected move right here, right? So expected move over here, that's a 10 delta. Got a probability of touch of like 36%. Expected move over here, it's 38 delta. Probability of touch is 50%. So even the option chain is bullish. I really like SMCI. You do a lot of stuff with it. Next level up, like I said, right around 55, 56. Let's go take a look at this one. Is a new one that I added. ASTS. Look at this engulfing green candle right here. Boom. You had this nice candlestick right here. Almost a doji. And then you got this large green candlestick here. Now I actually got my fib levels on here from intraday. So we made this move maybe pretty fast. You got these candlesticks broke up out of here. Let's see if the 1618 access support could pull back a little bit more. Next level up is right up here at 2650. And then the next level is 28. Finally capping out right around 29. Let's see if we get to that this week. What's the expected move for the week? Let's take a look. Expected move for the week is only 256. So that'll put you up right around $28. My fib level is right up at 29. So right around in here is what the expected move is for the week. If you can get that, I probably would take profit right up around this level. Let's go look at Oracle. Oracle, as I added to the list this week. Look at it right up here at this level. Now, this level could hold as resistance. We'll have to see if now this is an intraday chart. Now, if I go back to the daily, let you see what it looked like. Where we at? Nice engulfing green candle. Can we get higher and take the highs out right here? Next level up is right around 196. Then on the 1618, it'll be 203 on Oracle. So be careful. Oracle, let's see how it opens up. Hopefully, to be honest with you, I'd like to see a little pullback to get in. But Monday could just be boom. Could just get right there. Now, if it gap up and it's here, I don't know if I would chase it, but anyway, I'm just going to give you guys the levels. These are the ones I will be watching. Microsoft is a little different. Yes, I have fib levels, but these fib levels literally go from early in the summer, man. This is like August. And you can see I'm actually going to take these off just so I can show you guys how it's been trading in this range. I'm going to remove these. I want you to see this range that it's trading in. And I wanted to draw these on here live. You really got this level from right here. Now this is let's see. Let's draw it like that. And then we got, almost, let's do, it's not perfect, but you could do something like so, right? And you can see it's just trading in this range and now it's breaking out. Now there was a gap right here. So this is a gap fill right here. That's what this resistance is sitting at right here. Now we had something similar to this. I'm gonna pull up because I remember the stock. I remember CR. I think it was CRM. See right here with CRM with something similar. We watched this, and I actually was showing this stock all back in here, right? And then we got this move right here. See, it was a gap fill here. Had the gap fill here, and then took off. We could see something like that in Microsoft, guys. Here's the gap over here to the left, and it's sitting right here. Now, what I would like to see, now we already got our flag right here. Here's your flag right here. Big green candle. Um, 2 days down, boom, boom, and then another big one up out of here. Microsoft could do the same thing and just keep going and just take this level out, and we could see it all the way up at 475. Maybe by maybe 2-3 months from now. It's gonna take a whole heck of a lot of patience to trade something like this. I don't generally have that type of patience, but I am just showing the stock. I see it for some people that if you're not a active like day trader and you're somebody that just like want to buy and hold, this wouldn't be. Now this isn't trade advice. I can't just give trade advice out. But however, you know, this would be something that I wouldn't mind building a position in a long term portfolio. With stocks, a lot of times when they range like this, when it builds up, just think of it like a spring, just coiling up, coiling up, coiling up, and then once that spring is no longer collapsed, like when you push a spring, especially it's a real strong spring, you collapse it and then turn it loose, it just boom. And this is what you something like this, just like what we had with CRM, something similar. We could get a nice move out of here. So do have Microsoft on there so that, we could see that. Hey guys, if you got something out of this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what stocks you're looking at, and we'll go from there. And with that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.